We were kids back then, sharing secrets in the back of the bus. Scribbled names on a paper wristband, swore the two of us were enough. Now I'm packing up your sweater, still smells like your cheap perfume. Funny how a tiny thing can fill an empty room. Goodbye, my friend, I wish that this could be the start again, but every road we take just has to end. So I love you from a distance. Goodbye, my friend, I'm learning how to breathe in air you're not in, smiling through the ache beneath my skin. This is how a story finishes. Your coffee cup still on my shelf, lipstick stained like a fading flame. I talk out loud to an empty chair, say a joke, then answer your name. All the little almost forevers, Polaroids along on the frame. I don't hate you, I remember every laugh more than the blame. I wish that this could be the start again, but every road we take just has to end. So I love you from a distance. Goodbye, my friend, I'm learning how to breathe in air you're not in, smiling through the ache beneath my skin. This is how a story finishes. Maybe someday we'll pass on a sidewalk, half a second then we turn our heads. I'll pretend that I forget the details, but I'll never forget what you said. You'll be okay, just not today. Those words keep You lift your scarf from my chair, coffee stain on the page, your name half drawn in the margin like you want bread off a frame. Our photos lost in my phone, but the moments live in my chest. I scroll and stare at the silence, try to find what feels best. Unsaid memories still replaying in my head tonight. Every almost, every could have been, fading at the edges of the light. I keep reaching for the pieces of the life we didn't get to ride. Unsaid memories still holding on to me. Too tired. You played a stock on repeat in the car where we used to sing. Now it's just me at the red light, and you're laughing everything you say. Someday we'll be fine, and someday took a different road. I talk to you with a rear view, then drive off, but I don't let go. Unsafe memories still replaying in my head tonight. Every almost, every could have been. on every wall and every frame. Unsaid memories, still replaying in my head tonight. Unsaid memories. Folded your sweater on my chair, coffee gone cold, your perfume in the air. Try to move on, but I freeze at the door. You're in every mirror, every drawer. Friends say time will fix it, but they don't hear the quiet when it hits. I'm not ready to see your name fade from my phone. I'm not steady, every step feels like walking alone. I keep saying I'll be fine, I'll forget you someday, but my hands still shake. I'm not ready. Your notes on the fridge, your key by the sink. I still set a place and pretend you'll come drink. Laugh at the shows you used to hate, talk to a ghost sitting in your chair late. They say you'll find another, but they don't taste your name when they stutter. Learning how to breathe in an empty bed, but every night it's you instead. Coffee turned cold on the table. Your name's still lit on my phone. Your sweater hangs from the doorway, like it's waiting for you to come home. I replay what you said in the driveway, every word like a slow-moving car crash. If we were perfect on paper, how did we tear it in half? Is this the end of love? Tell me it's not, tell me it's not. I'm still reaching out for a hand that I already lost. Heart on the floor, I keep picking it up. If this is the end of love, why do I still feel love? Friends keep on talking in circles, change the subject when they say your name. I laugh like I'm finally over you, then I ride home alone in the rain. Your picture glows in the dashboard, I should delete it, but I just stare. All of the miles that we promised fade in the rearview mirror there. You said forever like it was easy, like breathing in, breathing out. Now every breath is a question, every night is drowning in doubt. If letting go is the answer, why does it hurt this much? If this is the end, why do I still call it You drew a heart on the fogged up glass, said we'll be fine, then you stepped back. Your coffee's cold on my kitchen sink, your name half saved on my phone, I blink. I replay every word you threw like roses, every laugh we left between the floorboards. Tell me, is this really how it closes? You walk away, I talk to doors. Please hear me, I'm still calling out your name in the dark. Please hear me, every little crack is shaped like your heart. I'm dancing in the room, smiling but I'm losing. Please hear me, I'm breaking where you left your mark. Friends say move on, but they weren't in that car, singing too loud till we missed our stop. Your sweater hangs on my midnight chair, where it's sometimes so it feels like you're there. I keep searching your face and passing strangers, chasing down a ghost inside a crowd. If you feel this ache, this little danger, turn around, just turn around. Please hear me, I'm still calling out your name in the dark. Please hear me, every little crack is shaped like your heart. I'm dancing in the ruins, smiling but I'm losing. Please hear me, I'm breaking where you left your mouth. If you're scared, I'm scared too. If you're hurt, I'm bleeding through. If you're lost, I'm right here. Say the word, I'll disappear or stay. And I'll stay. Please hear me, I'm still calling out your name in the dark. Please hear me, every little crack is shaped like your heart. I'm dancing in the ruins, smiling but I'm losing. Please hear me, I'm breaking where you left your mark. Left my coat on your old chair, like some proof I was really there. Your empty cup still on the sink. I touch a glass just to feel me think. I keep replaying every word you said, like I could edit out the part you left. But every time I try to change the end, it hurts again, it hurts again. Let me cry till your name don't cut like this. Let me drown in every almost every kiss. If this is how I learn to live with saying goodbye, don't hold me up tonight, just let me cry. Your side of bed, cold, untouched. I sleep small, so I don't take too much. I see your face in random crowds. I fake a smile, then I shut it down. I tell my friends that I've been doing fine, then lose it driving past the street at night. I hit your number just to hang up twice. Still chasing why, still chasing why. Maybe healing looks like this, shaking fists, talking to the ceiling, like it answers when I miss you. Leave the light on in this room, let the truth come shining through. I'm not strong, I'm not alright, and that's okay tonight. Let me cry Coffee gone cold on the table. You left your key by the door. Your name still hangs in the hallway, like you might walk in once more. I keep checking my phone like you'll change your mind. Scroll through the pictures, you're smiling. I'm blind. There's glass on the floor from the words that you threw, and every little cut just reminds me of you. We were almost forever, but almost won't do. Now I'm dancing in the wreckage of a love I can't undo. Glass on the floor, but I still walk to you. Sweater sleeps on the chair back. I wear it when nights get too loud. It smells like rain and your perfume, like we're still lost in that crowd. I replay the fights until they sound right, but the ending stays exactly this night. Maybe you're finding a brand new bed. Maybe my name's already gone from your head. I still set a place like you're coming back home to place one ghost and a dial tone. Maybe you're finding a brand new bed. Maybe my name's already gone from your head. I still set a place like you're coming back home to place one ghost and a dial tone. I held your hand like it was gold, but the warmth, it turned so cold. Your voice lingers, a ghost in my ear. Every word, a wound I fear. The power of love, it cuts, it heals. It's a storm, it's the calm, it's all we feel. It lifts you high, then breaks you apart. The power of love, it owns my heart. Your smile was the sunrise I chased. Now it's the shadow I can't erase. You left me standing in the rain, every drop spelling out your name. Why does love shine so bright, only to fade into the night? The power of love, it cuts, it heals. It's a storm, it's the calm, it's all we feel. It lifts you high, then breaks you apart. The power of love that owns my heart. It's a fire that won't go out, a whisper that turns to a shout. It's a dream that I can't wake from, the battle I've already lost and won. You left your sweater on my chair, coffee stains in your long brown hair. Every corner still says your name. I moved the frames, but it feels the same. And time won't stop, but my heart still freezes where you dropped it. Clock can't spin, I stay in the moment that we lost it. You walked on, but I'm stuck in the doorway, calling out. Time won't stop, so why can't I move on somehow? Your shadow sleeping on my wall, half a song and I missed a late call. I hear it play on the words you said, till every love you just aches instead. I keep checking my phone like you might come back. Scroll through our pictures then fade to black. Everyone's talking, I just hear you laugh. I laugh a little, then break in half. Time won't stop, but my heart still freezes where you dropped it. Clock can't spin, I stay in the moment that we lost it. You walked on, but I'm stuck in the doorway, calling out. Time won't stop, so why can't I move on somehow? You left your sweater on my chair, smells like summer, but the window's letting autumn in. Mug on the counter, lipstick on the rim. Talk feels stuck somewhere between us. We were talking about forever, now I'm talking to the ceiling at 3 a.m. How'd it always turn to maybe then and never again? Don't leave me blind in a room full of memories, reaching out for a hand you used to reach for me. If you walk away, at least look back this one last time. Love me or leave me, but don't leave me blind. photos like a habit. Your shadow on my hallway wall feels closer than the way you said I'll call you back. We were laughing in the kitchen, now the silence pours itself into my glass. Every baby I'll be right here echoes as you pass. Tell me, was I just a place to stay till you found a brighter sign? Or did you lose yourself somewhere on the way to mine? If you're already gone, at least turn on the light so I can find the door, not stumble through the night. Tell me, was I just a place to stay till you found a brighter sign? Or did you lose yourself somewhere on the way to mine? You left your coffee, half a sip. Said you'd call me, never did. All your clothes still on that chair. Every room here says you were here. I keep replaying every word you said. You swore you'd stay, then you turned your head. You wouldn't go, that's what you told me. You held my hands like you would hold me forever. Now I'm alone, talking to your ghost. You said you stay, you said you stay. You wouldn't go. Found your ticket in my coat, one-way promise you never spoke. All our pictures on my phone, smile so easy. How'd you let it go? I keep rewriting how this night should end. You walk back in, say it's me again. I still set a place for you at the table by the window. I still check my screen at 2 like you're coming through the door. Every little thing you left feels louder than your last hello. You said you'd stay, you said you'd stay. You wouldn't go, that's what you told me. You held my hands like you would hold me forever. Now I'm alone, talking to your ghost. You said you stay, you said you stay. You wouldn't go. Mugs on the counter, your coat on the chair. All of these leftovers from when you still cared. You said it's not working, stared down at your shoes. Funny how one quiet sentence can empty a room. This is the end of us. Guess I was the last to know. You're already letting go. I'm still holding on too much, heart on the floor, picking pieces up, calling it love, calling it love. At the end of us, change all our plans. Now I'm deleting the pictures. We're shaking hands. Friends keep on asking. I say I'm alright, then cry in the back of a taxi all the way home at night. If I could rewind, to when your hand found mine, fall apart this way. You're packing your dreams out of my life, it seems, but your ghost gonna beg me to stay. You left your sweater on my chair, sleeves wrapped around the empty air. I talk to shadows on the wall, like you might answer if I call. I keep scrolling through the nights we say, every smile a little tidal wave. How do I move if you're my ground? Say something, anything, right now. Let me in, don't shut me out again. I'm standing in the rain with all these words I never said. Let me in before we fade to friends. My heart is at the door, it's getting harder to pretend. Let me let me in. Your side of bed still pulled in tight. I leave a space for you each night. My chest a room you used to know. Key on the table by the door. I keep replaying every small mistake, every promise that we didn't make. If you're still there behind your pride, turn on a light. Let me in, don't shut me out again. I'm standing in the rain with all these words I never said. Let me in before we fade to friends. My me in. We were kids, sharing headphones on the backseat, laughing hard at every nothing we could think. You drew hearts on my hand with crooked ink, said, promise you'll be here when I can't sleep. Now I'm scrolling through our photos like a stranger at a movie, every frame a little echo of the way you used to look at me. Those summers are gone, but they still burn in my chest. Every old song turns my ribs into a mess. You grew up fast, I stayed stuck in the past. You moved on, I held on too long. Those summers are gone. First real fight on the curb outside your mom's place, shaking hands. You were crying but your voice stayed straight. Said someday we'll laugh it out, we fell apart. But that day never came, it just broke my heart. All the plans we drew in pen faded out like cheap blue ink. You were packing up your future, I was drowning in the kitchen sink. We jumped you up fast, I stayed stuck in the past. You moved on, I held on too long. Those summers are gone. I still take the long way home, past the park where you kissed me at 16. Tell myself I let you go, but every shortcut leads back to that scene. Your name in my phone, still sitting where you left it last spring. I press play on the silence, hope someday it stops hurting. You said it's fine, but your voice shook on the last word. Coffee gone cold, your chair already halfway turned. A little half smile, like you're packing up your whole world. In a quiet sigh, you signed off on not forever. Tears between the lines, every time I read your message. Maybe we just tried, but I feel you in the spaces between each word you type. Every silence, every sentence, tears between the lines, where you said goodbye but never meant it. Friends say move on, like it's easy as changing clothes, but your old shirt still hanging on the same hook. Scroll through your page, seeing someone else take my pose. Oh, I laughed too loud, hiding how much that still shook. Tears between the lines, every time I read your message. Maybe we just tried, but I feel you in the spaces between each word you type. Half of your sweater still in my chair. Coffee gone cold, but I keep your cup there. You said it's better if we take some space. Now every small silence feels like your face. I walk past your street just to turn back around. Everyone's laughing, I'm the only one loud in my head now. I don't wanna leave, don't wanna leave, but I can't stay standing in the doorway. Heart on my sleeve, heart on my sleeve. You keep on folding it the wrong way. If this is goodbye, then say it tonight. Look in my eyes, don't hide it in the dark. I don't wanna leave, don't wanna leave, but staying here is tearing me apart. Talk in a circle, we've worn out the floor. You look right through me like I'm part of the door. You're scrolling your phone while I'm holding my breath. How did I forever turn into this mess? Your shadow on wall still leans into mine. We're close on the couch, but miles out of line. I don't wanna leave, don't wanna leave, but I can't stay standing in the doorway. Heart on my sleeve, heart on my sleeve. You keep on folding it the wrong way. If this is goodbye, then say it tonight. Look in my eyes, don't hide it in the dark. I don't wanna leave, don't wanna leave, but staying here is tearing me apart. If I go now, will you miss what we were? Just the comfort of me being here. I'm packed in my head, but my hands won't move, 'cause walking away still feels like choosing to lose. Soft porch light flickers on the glass. I whisper your name, then let it pass. One last deep breath, key in my palm. I'm leaving the house, but you're still in my arms. Left your coffee on my table, lipstick stain, but the cup ran cold. You said please just try to save us. I just held my breath, watched it all unfold. I bent myself into a shadow just to fit inside your light. Gave you every single answer, never asked if I was right. I loved you more than me, gave everything till there was nothing left to bleed. I held you so closely, I disappeared. You never thought to look for me. Now I'm standing in the mirror, traces of your name still on my teeth. I loved you more than me, more than me. All our photos someone else. You were the storm, I was the shelter. You were the fire, I was the burn. Now I'm walking from the wreckage, and this time it's my turn. It's my turn. I loved you more than I gave everything till there was nothing left to bleed. I held you so closely, I disappeared. You never thought to look for me. Half a cup of coffee, going cold on your side of the bed. You left your sweater on my door, it still smells like what we said. I scroll through our pictures, stop on one where you kissed my nose, laughing in the kitchen light. How did that story close? Hold me close, even if it's only in my mind tonight. Say my name, tell me that it's gonna be alright. I'm holding on to something that's already letting go. If I can't have your heart, at least let me have your ghost. Hold me close. Friends say I should move on, they don't hear you walking through these rooms. Every little silence feels like it's spelling out the truth. I talk to the ceiling like it's you in the daylight fades. Promise I'll be better if you find your way back someday. Hold me close, even if it's only in my mind tonight. Say my name, tell me that it's gonna be alright. I'm holding on to something that's already letting go. If I can't have your heart, at least let me have your ghost. If you're lying with someone new, do you ever turn and reach like you still want me to? I'm not asking you to change your mind, just visit me for one last night. Hold me close, even if it's only in my mind tonight. Say my name, tell me that it's gonna be alright. I'm holding on to something that's already letting go. If I can't have your heart, at least let me have your ghost. Hold me close. The moonlight hides behind the clouds tonight. A shattered mirror, no reflection in sight. I call your name, but it fades in the wind. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Your shadow's still here, but you're nowhere near. Falling into shadows, reaching for your hand. Every step I take, I sink in the echoes of your laughter haunting my mind. I chase the silence, but it's cruel and unkind. Every corner holds a memory I can't erase. The world keeps spinning, but I've lost the race. Falling into shadows, reaching for your hand. Every step I take, I sink in the sand. Happiness feels like a ghost in my chest. Loving you was my curse and my rest. Did you feel it too? Or was it just me? A fleeting dream, a ship lost at sea. I gave you my heart, but you let it fall. Now I'm just a whisper, barely hear it all. The moon hangs low like a heavy sigh. Stars whisper secrets I can't deny. The wind hums a tune I've heard before, a ghost of your voice. It haunts me more. In the silence of the night, where your shadow used to lie, I'm reaching for a love that's gone, but the echoes linger on. In the silence, in the silence of the night. Every step I take, the floorboards creak. Memories louder than words we speak. Your laughter's a ghost in the empty hall. It rises, it fades, then it starts to fall. I chase your face in the dim starlight, but shadows